Hello, my name is METİN ARIDAŞIR. This is 39th part of explanation of my theory. In this evening, our subject is prediction of Pickering series of helium according to my theory and my formulas. Here. Right side, this is the data from Wikipedia for Pickering series of helium. Left side, according to my theory and my formulas, my prediction and my computation. One by one, almost all results match themselves. All results almost same. Here, smallest electron of helium. Basically, I didn't draw first larger electron. Simply smallest electron motion form in helium, and this is helium's smallest electrons. You know, it has 2 electrons. Helium's smallest electrons, initial situation, initial position. Now it is not disturbed by successive waves of free electron motion forms, remember. I recommend you watching my former videos to understand this. Now this electron motion form bounded to proton of helium atom at or in initial position, in balance. It is not disturbed yet, and this is its wavelength. It is so important for us, according to my theory and my formula, to find smallest electron motion forms initial wavelength, initial, not disturbed, not enlarged by successive wave, one of successive wave of free electron motion form. Helium, first electron. Okay. By the way, I have another formula for prediction. Highest ionization energy prediction formula for determining smallest electrons initial, not disturbed, wavelength. HIE is equal to 13.59840 multiplied by electron number square. Result is in eV, electron volt. This is my formula. Whole for whole atoms, smallest electron motion forms initial energy, you say ground state energy, or highest ionization energy formula is that that I put forth. I can predict, and I will show you, I can predict all of atoms' smallest electrons. This is highest ionization energy for smallest electron motion forms of atoms. My formula predicts all of that. Okay, I will tell you next why and how. Now, say helium has 2 electrons and E is equal to, okay. According to my formula, energy of helium, highest ionization energy of helium atom is equal to Hc divided by electron number squared I'm so sorry. Highest ionization energy of electron motion form in helium for smallest electron 13.59844 multiplied by 2 square 4 multiplied by equal to 54.39376. You see. Okay, this is highest ionization energy, and from that I can find smallest electron motion forms wavelength of helium. Okay. Lambda EI helium, smallest electron motion forms wavelength. Hc divided by 54.1. Okay, now I will compute according to my formula and my theory. 1986 divided by 54.39376 equal to, yes, 36 point EV divided by, yes, divided by 1.602, etc. Okay. Here equal to, finally, eventually, lambda EI helium equal to 22.78 nanometer. We find smallest electron motion forms wavelength. This is the magic, not magic. it is my theoretical result, my formula's result. This is important to find smallest electron motion forms wavelength. Here. 22.78 nanometer. Not disturbed. Now we can talk about Pickering series in helium. Okay, here Pickering series between 4 level through the infinity. According to my theory and my formulas, say fourth wave of free electron motion forms come in, then it enlarge this initial smallest electron motion form to here. Okay. Not fourth. Say second. Because n squared. I don't want to confuse your mind now. Here. It is enlarged and stay in its cycle. Here. This position now. Fourth level position. And while cycling as a sphere, while cycling in that wavelength here, before this, we say again, free electron motion form, fourth wave, come in and enlarge this. How? What was our formula? N squared multiplied by this. Okay. Effective wave number of free electron motion form is 4. 4 squared 16 multiplied by 22.78 is equal to this, 364.48. Okay. Now, this is at this enlarged position and cycling now. Just now there is no single wave pulse production. Single wave pulse, another kind of light. Okay, single wave pulse. Don't forget this. Don't mix with photon. Photon is a particle, but single wave pulse is enlarging sphere of a kind of light according to my theory and my formulas. Here, say another effective wave of free electron motion coming, and it makes enlarge, say, from this radius to fifth level, okay, to there, say. Five squared 25 multiplied by 22.78 is equal to here. Each wavelength position, this electron motion form has touching energy, remember. As enlarging, its point energy drops. Now, here at 5 position. At 5 position, its wavelength is 569.5. Okay. While cycling at 9 position, suddenly effect of, say, 5th number successive wave vanish, but another 4th one coming. It means from 5th position to 4th position, from this radius to this radius, from this wavelength to this wavelength. It is important. From 569.5 wavelength to 364.48 wavelength shrinks this electron motion force. Okay. And inside of these numbers, there are 22.78, always, each one. In here, how? 5 square multiplied by 22.78 is equal to 569.5. Inside here, inside n square. Okay? Don't forget this. And this is my formula. HC divided by n square multiplied by lambda EI. This is my formula. These are my formulas. Don't forget, please. Okay. This wavelength has this energy. This wavelength has this energy. Each one has point energy. Okay. And don't forget this. Enlarging is absorption. Enlarging is absorption. Wait a moment, please. Remember, this is initial proton bounded electron motion form and lambda EI. Not disturbed yet, but when successive wave come in, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. Okay, 5 square multiplied by, say, enlarge here, okay, like this. From here to there, enlarge and cycle. And now, again, from here to there, from 4 to 5, enlarge. From 364, etc. to 560, etc. enlarge. Okay, this is absorption, enlarge. But say 5 vanished, but another 4th one. Okay, here drop from 5. Okay, shrinks to 4 square, 5 square, lambda EI to 4 square lambda EI. Okay. While shrinking, what will happen? Wait a moment. From 569.5 to 364. Shrinking, while shrinking, this electron motion form produce and push single wave pulse through eternity. A sphere in all direction and as a single wave pulse, sphere, not particle photon, sphere through eternity at speed of light enlarging. Okay. Different from successive waves, different from electron motion form, free electron motion forms, freely relocating and producing and propagating successive waves while at rest or relocating. Okay. While relocating as a source the free electron motion form, its successive waves, wave velocities, wavelengths, and waves point energies varies according to direction, orientation, and electron motion forms relocating velocity. Remember, please, from former videos, my former videos. Okay. And remember, according to my theory and formulas, free electron motion forms, relocating free electron motion forms, wavelength without frequency changing, frequency constant, okay, wave velocities, wavelengths, and wave point energies varies. Remember this, please. And free electron motion forms in relocating anisotropy. There is anisotropy. And free electron motion forms are, remember, continuous spectrum sources. But this single wave pulses, I guess, isotropic. Okay, isotropic. But relocating free electron motion forms waves, successive waves, anisotropic. This is so important. And while shrinking, according to this formula, has a certain energy. This single wave pulse has certain energy, okay, and it has a representative wavelength like this. All spectral lines and series lines are representative wavelengths of single wave pulses of proton-bounded electron motion forms, especially smallest one. Okay, very important. Here, now we can compute 569.5. It means 3.487 joule to shrink to 364.48 nanometer. Its point energy 5.448 joule. Okay, from this wavelength to this wavelength it shrinks. While shrinking, this energy differences, this wavelength difference, this energy differences, equal to single wave pulse energy. Okay. From bigger one, smaller n, 4. Okay. Here, minus greater wave numbers. Here. 5. As you see, this is the formula, my formula. From here to there, shrinking, while shrinking, this electron will produce and push single wave pulse, S double with P, okay, at a certain energy value. This is formula. Then we compute now, according to my theorem, my formula, 5.448 minus 3.487 equal to 1.961. Okay. Yes, here